Or wait, oh, right. Yeah, if you hit full health, even when you're poisoned, the resting stops. So I'm actually gonna keep that in. And that should do it. The poison is not that bad. But these spiders are still kind of annoying. So let's kill them quickly. And I'm not gonna cheese it anymore. I'm just gonna stay and fight like a minotaur or a man or an insect. Not a lizard man though. We won't have any of those. Dum 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 dum. So, since I'm just babbling and playing elevator music at the moment, I'm actually gonna tell you about what I did this evening. I know it's lame when Let's Players does that, but it's actually related to this Let's Play. I listened to a online live podcast, I guess you'd call it, called Casually Hardcore. Pluggity plug. It's located at vtwproductions.com, and it's a really nice website. Has a lot of good shows. But this one in particular, Casually Hardcore, I often listen to live, and this time I actually managed to call their phone line. And I'll just pause that story because, as you can see here, my mage doesn't like carrying heavy equipment. Who knew? He's burdened. You're burdened. Movement speed is reduced and food consumption is increased. As you can see here, I move rather slow, but if I remove it, I move normal speed. So that's how weight comes into the game. And generally, you don't want to be burdened. Also, if you noticed here, what I just did, if you're really, I guess, lame or something, first off, you can attack while holding an item under your cursor, and also it doesn't weigh anything. So if I'm burdened on one character, I just pick up a heavy item and hold it under my cursor like this, and I can drop it if I need to pick something else up. But I'm not a dirty cheat. Oh, I am, but not right now. So anyways, Casually Hardcore, this wonderful show. Ooh, he demands a sacrifice. You know, I'm never gonna finish this story. I'll just admit it now. It's gonna keep on forever. But this guy demands a sacrifice, so let's give him a valuable rock. Or rather, actually, yeah, I'm gonna gamble. He gets the goblet. Luckily, the pit spits it right back out. And we get some silkos and a key. How wonderful. Now these silkos, we don't like them. Down the pit you go. That's actually a secret. And we get the second nomad item, which is some mittens. Yes, mittens. Now these mittens I'll put on my axe fighter. Meanwhile, feed the cow, and that should be it. Also, you might have noticed I picked up a lot of items in previous rooms. I got these silkos. These are actually not really useful, so I'm just gonna drop them. Did I get anything else? Loincloth, drop. Yeah, I actually thought I got more, but who knew? So, this Casually Hardcore, if I can finally get to finish my story, is a wonderful radio show with four, I guess they're in their late 30s, hosts. I hopefully didn't insult them by saying that. And these are wonderful, wonderful people. Actually, one of my favorite podcasts. But they have a segment at the end of their 2-hour show. Also, rubble. Collapsed. Nothing you can do about it. And this segment allows you to call in via Skype to them and tell them about something geeky that's on your mind. And this week, or this Sunday, because it's every Sunday at, I think it starts 9 or 8 p.m. GMT, I'm not entirely sure. But this Sunday the call-in topic was, what would you support via Kickstarter? So obviously my topic was the revival of any old school genre. And as one of the hosts actually pointed out, your prayers might have been answered, and yes they were, in the form of Grimrock. So I cleverly led the subject into Legend of Grimrock so I could surreptitiously, that's a hard word to say when you're tired, surreptitiously plug my Let's Play. So yeah, I called into the show and got some airtime and kinda did a small, I guess you'd call it, pimping of this Let's Play. Now what I did there was, this is the inverse pillar apparently, because if you place 2 torches on the outer sconces, I just can't get enough of that word now, and leave the other 3 open, you actually open this secret passage. And what does this hold? Oh look, it's the iron door from earlier. And this pit, I actually forgot where it leads, but now we've opened the iron door, so let's take a rest. And afterwards level up our mage. That's enough. Yeah, this pit, yeah, obviously. It's just one big pit down here. All the pits lead here. All the roads go to Rome, etc. But it's actually not entirely pointless, because that gives us easy access back to this place. And if we pick our torch back up, we can access this room. And we get another cloak. This cloak is the Huntsman cloak. 4 evasion, 1 dexterity, 1 vitality. And since this guy isn't going to wear any heavy armor, he'll probably benefit most from the cloak. And let's give this cloak to the insect, because he doesn't have as much evasion as this guy. Now, I'm actually kind of worried, because I seem to remember having a lot more gloves by this point on my first playthrough, but I might be mistaken. Oh well, we'll see. Probably not a problem. So back to where we got the secret. You can actually take the torches back if you want them. Level up the mage. Give him... oh, let's pick up combat casting. What combat casting does is it's 25% faster spell casting. In practice that means the cooldown after casting a spell is reduced. So let's take that, more spell spamming, and just level up fire magic. Each point in the elemental magics obviously increases both the damage and decreases the energy cost for a spell, so that's rather neat. You definitely want that. Now, onwards. On my first playthrough, actually, my mage, I guess it wasn't that bad of a build, but what I did was I made a generalist build, so by the end of the game I had like maximum 20 points in any single elemental magic, and that of course meant, well, my individual spells wasn't that good, but it isn't entirely pointless, because as you can see here, aside from Greater Fireball, which is 24 points in fire magic, and Circle of Protection, which is 32 and gives resist, Greater Fireball obviously improves your fireball. The later parts of the tree actually doesn't give that much benefit. I mean, you gain some strength, not really needed on your mage, more carrying capacity, and you gain fire resist, which is also not really needed because you got plenty already. So, really, you don't want to go beyond 32 in fire magic, really. Now, over here, let me just find that again, rewind that. There we go. This one opens a secret wall with a spiderling. I don't know why I called it a spiderling, but hey, it's official. That's a name now. Die, you spider. Damn arachnid. 2 more level ups. Neat. Also, I'm just gonna check down here, because I haven't been down here. Oh yeah, that's just to taunt you about, heh, here's a grate, you can't pass it. You have to solve a puzzle first. But yeah, on this fire mage, to come back on the skills, after I get 32 in fire magic, I'd probably just pump spellcraft or start another magic. I'm not quite sure. We'll take it with the levels, see what happens. Now this one, as you probably saw the first time, temporarily opens this grate. So what you want to do is go here. You could try the long way around, but you wouldn't be able to make it in time. Also, I don't know, I had thought about saying it before, but I'm not sure I said it before. But even though there's a life rune, no healing magic. If I didn't say it before, I've said it now. So, as you can see, our axe dude is about to die, so let's rest. And if we get ambushed now, he's definitely gonna die. That's gonna be fun. But yeah, lots of levels up now. And don't despair, we're almost at the end of this level. And then I will have done my goal of doing a complete level without taking a break. That's rather impressive if you ask me. Okay, let's see. This dude, we could give him 5 health for 4 points, but I'd rather get him some armor. 1 more skill point and he can gain light armor proficiency, so that's gonna be next level. Also, with regards to fire magic, don't be confused if I stop at 29 points in fire magic and not explain why, because I might do that and there's a completely valid reason for doing so. But I'm not gonna spoil it. That's no fun. Now I'm just gonna manage my weight here, and it's apparently not that easy. Yeah, that takes care of that. And the last level ups. Levels up, I guess. I don't know, I'm not a professor of English. What is this English you speak of? But our rogue, he definitely wants to have stab. And as I said before, I generally just go for the first special attack and then I branch out from there. So actually now I want to get the +2 strength from assassination. And axes, more damage. I don't care about him. He needs to reach 50 axe. That's another thing I might not have mentioned. I should really note down what I've mentioned, but hey, you're not gonna die by hearing me tell about the same thing twice. Anyways, as for skill points, my first playthrough I ended at level 14, and as you gain 4 skill points per level, besides level 1, that's 13 level ups. The levels up, again, I don't know. Also, I should probably go up here first. Now this place is actually kinda interesting. You'll know why in a bit, but I'm actually gonna save it for next episode, I think, because That's the more natural way of doing it. Whoa, lag spike. That's probably gonna show in the recording. Actually, I'm just gonna pause it here until it subsides. So yeah, the lag was probably related to me having filmed now for a total of 44 minutes. Go figure. And that took up a total of 130 gigabytes, so I just had to restart the game and traps, and now we're back on track. Now that part right before is related to a secret which I won't show on this level rather. I'd backtrack for it later for one specific reason which you will know by then. And we get some gloves. Let's put them on this guy. Also, with regards to having filmed for a lot of time now, I'm probably not gonna stick to the idea I had about doing this level in one video. I'm still gonna record it in one sitting, but I'll probably split the recordings down into segments. So there might be some jarring what would you call it, transitions between the next few episodes, or this episode and a previous, probably more than one previous. Weird time traveling paradox. But yeah, it won't be 1 hour long episode, don't worry. People don't want to watch that, I know. I've watched a lot of LPs myself, so kinda know at least what I prefer in LP. Now, as you can see there's a note on the ground. Let's just find an antidote, because we're gonna need it. And make a new one. Also, you might have noticed we have a new herb. It's used for energy potions and something else, but I'm not gonna make one yet. Now, this one, I'll have to watch my back more carefully. The spiders are everywhere, which is not entirely inaccurate. These I pick up to sort of keep track of where I've been. So here we probably want to give, let's give them to this guy. And drop the shield. So this one is actually better than the Legionnaire shield. 2 more evasion. Now that room looks very unpleasant, so let me just check out this corridor, because I seem to recall... Oh yeah, there's a secondary entrance. Also back here there's another spider. And as you can see, they have a quite big chance of poisoning you, which is really annoying. And I'm probably gonna rest a lot in this short segment. But hey, rather that than dying and having to backtrack. And I still keep hearing those spider feet. There we go, and we found a secret as well. This one I actually don't know how exactly it's opened, but I suppose it has something to do with simply hitting a specific location in time and space, or opening a door or something. Yeah, sorry about that lag spike. Let me, on the topic of lag, tell you a bit about my rig. It's an i7 2600K. That's I guess it's a 8 virtual cores, but 4 physical core processor with like 3.4 gigahertz. And then I got a GTX 580 and 8 gigabytes of RAM, a solid state drive, and what else? Oh, and a mechanical storage drive. So it's kind of a normal high-end rig, I guess you could call it. But yeah, I'm running this game of on high, in case you were wondering. Which might be the cause of some minor lag spikes throughout the series. Also, this torch is about to run out. My hovercraft is full of wheels. This record is scratched. I will not buy this record, it is scratched. Yes, I'm a complete Monty Python nut as well. And I love that sketch. But enough about me, let's talk about you. Now you notice we got a gold key from that last spider. Hopefully and pretty surely means we've killed the last of the spiders. You know, that could go on my gravestone as famous last words, but I'm just gonna rest instead, and hopefully I won't die. But yeah, one of the spiders here drops a gold key, and you definitely want to pick that up, because I'll show you. Kill these last spiders, probably gonna get poisoned a lot more. Also, on hard, these spiders are really annoying. I mean, I had to use that door trick I showed a bit earlier where I kill one, or kill one partially and then close the door. And then rest in between, because they attack very fast on hard and do a lot of damage. And if you don't have an optimized team like I, for example, do here, they probably still do a lot of damage on normal compared to other monsters up to this point. And we get here. Now this is a new puzzle element. Spectral relay. As you can see, stepping on that plate makes me lag and fires a projectile of light. Now what we want to do with that projectile is first off open there, and the projectile needs to hit that receptacle there in the wall. Just pick up some food here, say hi to the pretty face, and yeah, you gotta sidestep it. Also, another thing about recording long episodes, I'll probably refrain from it in the future, I guess. It's probably the source of my lag, so I better keep from it. Now this is another note from our friend Turum. I found a better armor, so I'll leave my old equipment here. It's too bad that I was a little clumsy with the leather greaves though. I won't risk it by going after it myself, but maybe someone else is willing to take the plunge. And we already did that, so... actually I remember this as an iron door, but apparently it's not. So we're taking this torch, and we finally completed this level. But before we do that, first off, close one of the pits, use our gold key, and we get our first piece of, or actually not our first, we have those helms. We get a new piece of heavy armor. Still not able to use it probably, but I'll hold on to them, they're nice. And a new mace. As you can see, speed 11 compared to this one, speed 10, it's faster. No accuracy loss and more attack power, so it's better in every single aspect. So we'll throw it out, throw out this machete, throw out these old knives. Is there anything more we can throw out while I'm at it? Yeah, superfluous dagger. Yeah, I'm not too fussed about cleaning up any further. Now this bag I'm actually gonna stuff with torches so I can get a better overview of how many torches I have. And then I'm just gonna fill up with food here. Yeah, if you don't want to watch my maintenance here, just post so in the videos, but my personal opinion is it's nice so your viewers don't get confused about what happened in the last 2 minutes or so. But yeah, now let's save our game, and that's that for this play session. Create new file. LP episode 6 to 8 or 7. Yes, it's gonna be split, no worries. So, next time, it's time to venture into level 4, where all the fun begins. And hopefully we won't be plagued by lag. Goodbye.